हेलो दोस्तों, कैसे हो? आपका स्वागत है त्रिपान स्टडी सेंटर में। आज जो आपके समक्ष प्रस्तुत करने जा रहा हूं वो काफ़ी महत्वपूर्ण है। जो बच्चे कंपटीशन की तैयारी कर रहे हैं उनके लिए काफ़ी महत्वपूर्ण रहेगा। इसमें एमसीक्यू के अंतर्गत आपके समक्ष क्वेश्चन रहेगा जो हर एक एग्ज़ाम के लिए महत्वपूर्ण रहेगा। चाहे आप एसएससी की एग्ज़ाम दे रहे हो, चाहे यूपीएससी की एग्ज़ाम दे रहे हो, तो काफ़ी महत्व रखेगा। चलिए देखते हैं हमारा आज जो है एमसीक्यू क्या कहता है। Today we discussion most important MCQ here. And the question here: a few substances are arranged in the increasing order of the forces of attraction between their particles. Which one of the following represent a correct arrangement? You know that question is very interesting. Question is very interesting. A few substances are arranged in the increasing order of forces of attraction between two their particles, and which one of the following represent a correct arrangement? Mean here, कुछ पदार्थों को उनको कणों के बीच आकर्षण बल के बढ़ते हुए क्रम में आपके समक्ष व्यवस्थित किया गया है। आपको बताना है कि इनमें से कौन सा एक सही व्यवस्था प्रतिनिधित्व करता है, यानी आपको सही क्रम को चुनना है और किस पे इनके बीच कणों के बीच आकर्षण बल को बढ़ते हुए क्रम में यहाँ पर दर्शाया गया है। तो ये काफ़ी महत्वपूर्ण है। अगर देखें हम ऑप्शन पे, तो ऑप्शन यह A water, air, wind, and B here air, sugar, oil, and C oxygen, water, sugar. The next here D salt, juice, air. You know that question is very interesting. A few substances arranged in the increasing order of force of attraction between their particle. Which one of the following present correct arrangement here? So it means to here option C. Option C is correct because oxygen, water and sugar, there is a most of attraction. Oxygen, water and sugar, there is a most of attraction, and that is important here. C. The C is correct, and let's see next question here. The next question on your screen, question here on a converting 25 Celsius, 38 Celsius and 66 Celsius to Kelvin scale. The correct sequence of the temperature will be. You know that question is very interesting. Question here on converting 25 Celsius, 38 Celsius and 66 Celsius to be a Kelvin scale. The correct sequence of temperature will be, the temperatures here means 25 सेल्सियस, 38 सेल्सियस और 66 सेल्सियस को केल्विन पैमानों पर परिवर्तन करने का तापमान का सही क्रम होगा। देखिए, अगर सही क्रम आपको पता करना है तो बहुत ही आसान है और बहुत इजी है। आपको पता होना चाहिए कि केल्विन में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए हमें 273 में जो है प्लस करना पड़ता है सेल्सियस। तो पहले को प्लस कर लीजिए, दूसरे को प्लस कर दीजिए, अपने आप आपका आंसर जो है पता चल जाएगा। तो ये काफ़ी महत्वपूर्ण है क्योंकि 273 आपको याद रखना चाहिए कि केल्विन में परिवर्तन करने के लिए 273 की आवश्यकता होती है। तो ये काफ़ी महत्वपूर्ण है। अगर हम ऑप्शन पे नज़र डालें तो ऑप्शन है 298K to 311K and 339K. B is 298K to 300K and 338K, and C is 273K, 278K and 543K, and there is a D option 298K, 310K and 338K. You know that question is very interesting, but first of all you plus to 273 for 25. You know that 25 plus 273 is equal to 298. It means 298 is the option, only two option here. No, three option A, B, D. It means to the B, C is a eliminate here. C is a eliminate. A, B, D is the option remind here. and the next 38. Next 38 plus to the 273. 30, 38 plus 273 is equal to 311k. So 311k is only one option. Option A here. It means to the option A is correct. Option A is correct. You know that is the most important question for the exam point of view. And let's see next question here. The next question on your screen, question here. A flexibility in a plant is due to. The flexibility in a plant is due to. मतलब पौधों में जो लचीलापन आता है किसके कारण आता है? पौधों में जो लचीलापन आता है वो किसके कारण आता है? देखा जाए तो क्वेश्चन काफ़ी महत्वपूर्ण है और ऑप्शन भी काफ़ी महत्वपूर्ण है। चलिए देखते हैं ऑप्शन क्या है। ऑप्शन ए कहता है क्लोरोनचीना, ऑप्शन बी इज क्लोरोकाइमा, and C is a perokaima, and D chlorocina. You know that question is very interesting. There is a question flexibility in the plant is due to chlorocina, sclerokaima, C perokaima, and D chlorocina. You know that the most important fact here. The fact is important because the important here or China. Chlorochina is their mechanical tissue in a young dactylodon system and they provide to the great tensile strength with the flexibility to those organ in which it's found. It's allowed to easy bending in the various part of plant. It means to the answer Chlorochina. Chlorochina is the option A is correct. Chlorochina is option A is correct. And let's see next question here. The next question on your screen, question here. What is the correct unit of measuring the acceleration of moving object? You know that question, understand? Question is very clear. What is the correct unit of the measuring the acceleration of the moving object? Mean here, किसी गतिशील वस्तु के त्वरण को मापने की सही इकाई क्या है? हम किसी गति, देखिए कोई वस्तु गति में है और गति वस्तु के जो है अगर हम एक्सेलरेशन को नापना चाहते हैं तो हम उसको किस में नापेंगे? हम जो गति हुई वस्तु को यानी चलती हुई वस्तु को अगर हम एक्सेलरेशन यानी त्वरण को नापना चाहेंगे तो हम किस में उसको रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे? क्वेश्चन साफ है और समझ वाली है। ऑप्शन देखिए, A meter, B second, C is ms minus 2, D ms. The most important question for the exam point of view. What is the correct unit of measuring the acceleration of moving object? You know that the one important fact here, acceleration of the moving object is a measuring in the meter per second or the meter per second square. There is two types of measuring here. A meter per second or the meter per second square. It means to the answer here option C. The option C is a meter per second. Meter per second or meter per second square. It means to option C is correct here. There is a correct is the meter per second square. Option C is correct. And let's see next question here. The next question on your screen, question here. Which of these involve the conservation of kinetic energy to the potential energy? Know that question, understand? Question here, which of these involve the conservation of kinetic energy to the potential energy? Mean इनमें से किस गति ऊर्जा को स्थिति ऊर्जा में परिवर्तन करना शामिल है? यानी इसमें से कौन सा ऐसा एक्टिविटी है जो गति ऊर्जा को जो है स्थिति ऊर्जा में कन्वर्ट करता है? यानी कंजर्वेशन ऑफ काइनेटिक एनर्जी टू पोटेंशियल एनर्जी। कौन सी गतिविधियाँ जो है काइनेटिक एनर्जी से पोटेंशियल एनर्जी में चेंजेस करता है? तो काफ़ी महत्वपूर्ण क्वेश्चन है। ऑप्शन ए, अ पर्सन dividing into the pool of water from a board. Option B here, a person gliding in the air with the help of the parachute. And the option C, a person sliding down from the top of water slide. On option D, a person riding a motorbike to be top on the overbridge. You know that question is very interesting. Which of the involve the co- conversions of kinetic energy to the potential energy? That's important question for the exam point of view here. And one important fact, the person riding a motorbike has a kinetic energy due to the motion. The kinetic energy due to the motion and which get converted into potential energy after getting to the top of our bridge. Top of our bridge, there is a potential energy, and the riding of bicycle they are due to their kinetic energy. It means to the option here D is correct. Option D is correct. A person riding a motorbike to top on the overbridge. Option D is correct.